Britain's divorce from the European Union seems to be getting a little bit messy already. The EU is now threatening to take the UK to the International Court of Justice if it fails to pay a potential €60 billion exit fee. The details, here's Polly Boyker.
It's a pretty big bill to be facing, and the reason we've caught wind of it is because this document, a supposed draft copy of the EU's Brexit negotiating strategy, has been leaked to a Dutch newspaper, and it apparently contains clauses that have made British politicians, well, pretty riled up, and that's that the EU is going to slap the UK with this £50 billion Brexit divorce bill, and if the UK refuses to cough up, well then Brussels' plan appears to be to take the UK to the mother of all courtrooms, and that is The Hague. The document also appears to outline that the EU will only allow the UK to access the single market in return for the retention of freedom of movement, which we know obviously isn't Theresa May's plan. At the same time, you've got the head of the European Commission, Jean-Claude Juncker, perhaps trying to allay the fears of some EU member states that the whole project could come crashing down if Britain leaves.
Britain's example will make everyone realise that it's not worth leaving. On the contrary, the remaining member states will fall in love with each other again and renew their vows with the European Union.
We haven't had any official government commentary on the leaks themselves, but the UK Treasury has told RT in a statement that there are a whole range of issues for the UK and the EU to cover and that they're subject to negotiation, and so they won't get into a running commentary of them. But some British MPs are commenting on these leaks. They're angry with the threats that Brussels is perhaps planning to make. They're urging Theresa May not to cave into them. And we're hearing also that the Prime Minister has apparently consulted government lawyers about this £50 billion bill that could be imminent from Brussels. And they've said that Britain isn't obliged to pay a single penny. So at the moment, we've got a situation where the position of the EU and the position of the UK, well, they seem extremely hard to reconcile. And Theresa May has said that it is wrong to talk about this as a divorce, that she sees this as being very amicable. But it's so hard not to keep returning to that comparison.